Hey guys, it's Epically New with you guys again, and today we're gonna do Soul. My Soul is finally upgraded to 6-star Awakening. As you can see, the equipments are slightly better than it was before. I can't say that it's completely better, because I kind of want to save the money, but it is a lot better than how it was before. As you can see, I kind of changed the set as well, and I'm using a speed boot this time with more crit damage, and I try to get as much crit subs as I can as well as stacking the attack and also the effectiveness. But as you can see, the effectiveness is kind of trash. The HP and defense is kind of trash as well, but it's okay. I can make it up with speed, and yeah. Okay, so this is the new soul that I'll be using today. It's using Daydream Joker as well for extra damage. So it's purely used for bossing. So yeah, so today we're gonna go through Abyss 80. So yeah, you guys are gonna enjoy this. Alright, so I haven't done this before, so I'm not sure whether I can actually do this. I've already kind of decided on what team I will use, so I'm gonna use Luna as my second DPS, DN as my buffer, and also Angelica as my healer. Haven't tested it out on whether I can actually clear this, so look out for the results as we go by. So let's just get down to it. Okay, so first up is Shadow Rose. It looks like she has that clone thingy at level 50 as well, same as Abyss. Mm. Oh, this is new. So if you drop a debuff, the combat readiness will be increased. So that is gonna be kind of annoying. Transfer debuff, so you don't want to debuff her too much. Okay, decrease defense, that's the same as the normal Shadow Rose. Decrease enemy combat readiness, that's the same as well, except there's no combat readiness increase. So in other words, we're going to not use any debuffs as much as possible. Unless it's like the final stretch, but I think I'll save it for the final boss instead. Okay, so this does a debuff, so I'm not going to use it at all. So it's just going to be S1 throughout. This as well, S1 throughout. For safe runs, for safe runs. And then I'm just going to start out with this. Just for the immunity, in case defense down kind of kills me like this, yes. And oh, that's nice. So this kind of procs too. Does it drop any debuff? Oh, it's immune to the debuff, which is, oh, silence. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so as I said, my DN is just gonna be a pure buffer, and also maybe a dispel for any debuffs that drop on me. So I'm not gonna use the S2 at all unless it's an emergency, like for an example when my guys are actually gonna die, or when I have like a whole ton of debuffs on me, then I'll use my S2. But other than that, it's just gonna be S3, S1, S3, S1, S3, S1, because I don't wanna, waste the S2 with this spell, uh, and like risk not having it when there's an emergency. So yes, it's gonna come in handy. So I will not touch it as much as possible. Okay, so let's see. We need to get it down to 50% as fast as possible, but I don't want to drop any debuffs. I know it only has 25% resist. I have 18% um, effectiveness, so essentially she has 15% uh, resistance because of the passive resistance that all characters are given even if they have 0. If you guys do not know how it works, basically, right, your first 15% resistance is actually pointless, honestly speaking, pointless, just because all characters are given 15% at base, just that it doesn't, it doesn't show. So your first 15% isn't gonna do anything, but the subsequent effect resistance that you guys get will stack on top of the 15%. So in other words, 16% will be 16%, 17% will be 17%. But let's say you have like 3% effect resistance, that's just gonna equate to 3%. Sorry, it's just gonna equate to 15%. So anything below 15% is just 15%. So that's how it is. Oh, okay. So this is exactly the time when I want to use the S2. Not because of debuffs, but it's because of the heal and also the barrier. Okay. If it's the same as the abyss, the debuffs will not trigger this when it's on the clone. So let's just go on ahead and destroy the clone, like really quick. Oh, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's just do this then. Looks like we gotta rely on raw damage. And as you can see, the soul's damage now isn't actually all that bad. It's actually pretty good. In fact, I'd say it's way better than what I expected. Uh, Maybe it's cause the enemy has really high HP and I'm using Daydream Joker along with it, but all in all, it's honestly really good. Okay, I just saw oh right, because the damage is actually absorbed by the clone. Okay, okay. So basically it just transfers over to the clone. If you guys do not know, right, if you guys don't kill the clone, any attack that Shadow Rose use, the main body, will, you know, like, the clone will use it as well. So you get hit twice, and that's not gonna be fun, yo. Um, Defense down is kind of risky. I'm just gonna dispel it. Because, you know, my soul isn't really all that thick with all the HP and defense being so low. So any defense down is gonna be fatal towards my soul bad guy. He ain't really all that bad a guy, you know. He's pretty good. Yeah. No matter how much they say that he's bad, he's pretty good. Okay, so immunity up. And yes. Okay, anyways, right, the following boss is the um what's her name again? The Mercedes, is it? The Arc Demon Mercedes thingy. And if I'm not wrong, the mechanics should work the same as how it was in 1010. So in other words, you gotta kill the two crystals together as well. So I'll just go through that later on when we get to it. In the meantime, let's just try to burst down this guy real quick. This woman real quick. Okay, that's nice. Okay. I'm not gonna use the S2. Mm, Daydream Joker is really great in Abyss because of how high the HP of the enemies are. Like in this case, the Shadow Rose itself is already at 422k, which is amazingly high. Kind of ridiculous in a sense. And in fact, I heard that some of the bosses even go up to 1 million in the later part. But I mean, if you guys actually know the exact numbers, do let me know. Okay, I'm just not gonna use S3 here because I'm saving it for the Arc Demon later. And okay, my Angelica's reset. It's on Prophetic Candle as well, so the reset will be good. And I'll be able to use the S3 later on with the burn, so increasing the immunity to 4 turns, which is like crazy. Thank goodness you can't burn, like, you know, on auto, because if not, Arena is gonna be impossible to kill. Okay, I want to take out the yellow one first. Okay, not really say take out. I just want to like lower the HP to a point whereby Arky should be able to one-shot it. So, okay, let's do this. S3. Then if hopefully Soul will be able to take it down after that. Because if I remember correctly, yes, okay. So it's the yellow one. The yellow one does immunity and also dispel of debuffs, and then that would mean that the black one will just full heal the Archdemon like every single turn it gets. So that's they both have to be taken down. That's for sure. But the yellow one is gonna be more of a pain because of all the because you can't debuff anybody. It just makes it obsolete. Should I? Will I overkill? I don't think so. I think the crystal should have enough H. Oh, okay. I didn't crit. Okay, that's nice. Okay, at the same time, that's not enough damage either. I kind of am expecting that Soul Badguy will use his S2 from time to time, so I don't want to bring the crystals down too fast. Okay, that's a bit too much. I think Soul should be able to take out the rest, and hopefully if it survives, I can, you know, just use Arky. This one has immunity on it, so I can't put any debuffs on it unless I have my Soul's S3 to dispel the immunity. Okay, that's nice. S2 activated. Some bonus damage is always good. Uh, okay, 10k. Let's do the attack up. This is a really slow battle. Like, really slow. Okay, come on, Soul. Come on. Okay, it's at 40% fighting spirit, so... Oh, I need to heal. 40% fighting spirit. So I need 100% in order to activate Roman Cancel for the extra turn. So like I mentioned before, Soul with extreme amounts of speed, or if you can get a counter set that is good enough for him, then counter set Unity will definitely be a go-to because of how many times he will be able to use Roman Cancel. It's quite a shame that he's not a knight because he would be able to use Elber's sword. But then again, that will make him ridiculous, and yes, you definitely don't want to fight any soul in the arena anymore. So thank goodness at the same time, but it's also a shame. If not, it could be like Dota. I mean, I don't really play, but there's a saying in Dota that I kept hearing, which is, if everything's broken, everything's balanced. But then again, I don't quite want that, because that will mean that the PvP meta will become, a lot heavier than how it is already. Okay, so I don't think it's enough HP. 27k. Okay, based on the amount of HP that I see on the crystals, I think I need it down to at least 18k. 18k is a safe number, I guess. Okay, Mercedes is gonna go next, so I'm gonna need to lower this a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And it should take it down together. Oh, I kind of overestimated, but it's okay. They both did. So maybe it's cause of the two healer setup that I'm doing, so the damage isn't actually as high as I thought it would be. Okay, for now, what I need to do is just tank it out, survive, and yay yay yay. Okay, I kind of expected that because it was actually written in one of the skills, which is where is it? When all allies die, it will activate the Death Torn. Okay, but in this case now, I'm kind of low on HP, so I need to go and heal up. I need to save the S3 as well, because currently it's on immunity, so I won't be able to drop the defense down. I could debuff, but I want to save it for the 5% HP damage, which would be a lot better. Okay, let's buff up, buff up. Get ready for Soul's huge ass damage. Assuming that I get the what's that called? Defense down. Let's see how it goes. Will my effectiveness prevail? It's 25%. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's see how much he does. This is gonna be great. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, 65k. That's pretty damn good. Okay, I need to save my Angelica. It seems like it's on the verge of dying. Mercedes seems to like to hit my Luna a lot for some weird reason. But thank goodness my Luna has quite a bit of HP. I think it's gonna use his Death Tone really soon. I think it activates at 50% as well, right? Oh, this is the ulti that he's gonna use. It gets more annoying as time goes by. So that is bad, but it's okay. I think we should be able to get through it. Yay, Roman Cancel. wonder why it's called Roman cancel though. Anyone care to, educate me about it? Okay, here it goes. And this is why immunity is really great for this stage, because the sheer amount of debuffs that you get is ridiculous. I mean, attack down, defense down, all 5 turns. If you do get one of these, it's gonna be a huge pain to recover from unless you have someone like DN or anyone that cleanses, that dispels debuffs, which is really important in these stages if you don't have someone that drops immunity. If you guys need a tank or anything, right? If you have played this game for a while and you guys have Bask or Bask or however you want to pronounce him, you guys can use him as well. He's a really great tank. His damage scaling isn't really all that bad, honestly speaking. It's good enough, It's good enough. Okay, so I remember correctly. I was thinking if I should use the DN's S2 back then, but I was thinking whether Angelica's S2 was up as well. But I remember I used it recently, so it its S2 shouldn't be up at the moment. So that's why I used the S2 of the N. Okay, so I think this should be it. This is it, the finale. I got so many souls, let's burn this cause YOLO. Crit, crit, yeah! 60k, 67k. Alright, this is a very fun ride. Soul is pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Want to try 81 as well? That's a lot of wood, guys. I might need to tweak the setup a little bit. Maybe I won't do it in this video. Okay, so I think that will be all. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you guys would know the stats of all my other characters. Of the 3 other characters that I've used, they haven't changed a single bit. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Ciao.